Hello dear students, welcome back to the science class. Dear students, I hope you all are fine at your home and you all are studying well. And whatever the homework I am giving in day to day, you have to complete it and you have to send it to my WhatsApp number. And one more important thing is that how much I will be teaching the lesson, you have to read from the textbook. Okay, so have habit of reading the lesson of your science subject. Dear students, in the previous video class, we have started with the first lesson of your science, that is food. Where does it come from? Okay, in that we studied about the producers, consumers and decomposers. Yes, do you remember what are producers? Producers are nothing but they will prepare their own food here. For example, green plants are the producers because the green plants will prepare their own food. Yes, the green plants will prepare their own food. Then how they are preparing their own food? Yes, I have told one process name. Yes, which is that it is the photosynthesis process. As you all know that green plants prepare their own food using what? Using the carbon dioxide and oxygen. Using carbon dioxide and water. In the presence of what? In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. This whole process we are calling it as a photosynthesis. This process will take place only in a green plants. Then what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is a green color pigment. Yes, chlorophyll is a green color pigment. So these are the producers we call because they will prepare their own food here. Next we studied about the consumers. Consumers are nothing but they will depend on what here? They will depend on another living thing here for the food purpose. Okay, what the consumers will do? They will depend on other living organisms for their food. For example, animals. Okay, example for consumers are animals. Because the animals will not prepare their own food here. They are depending on plants. Yes, they will depend on the plants or animals here. In a consumers, we studied about three kinds of consumers we learned. That's herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Then what are herbivores? Herbivores are nothing but the animals which eat only plant. The animals which eat only plants are called what are herbivores animals. Next we studied about the carnivores. Carnivores are nothing but the animals which will eat only the animals here. As a food source, the animals will eat only animals here. Then we studied about the omnivores. Then what is the definition of omnivores, dear students? Omnivores are nothing but the animals which eat plants as well as even animals as a food. As a food, what they will do? Omnivores, they will eat even plants also and even animals also. These are the three kinds of consumers we studied. Then we studied about the next concept, decomposers. Decomposers are nothing but they will depend on a dead and decayed matter. Dead and decayed matter is nothing but if the plant has dead, it becomes decay. If the animal has dead, it becomes decay here. So the animals which they will depend on a dead and decaying matter. Yes, like for example fungi and bacteria. Yes, where they will grow in a dead and decayed matter. As a source of food, they will from the source of food they will grow here. Fungi and bacteria are example for decomposers. Today in this video class, let us see about the concept that is food for plants. Okay, before this we studied different parts of a plant as a source of food also. Yes, we are consuming even the stem, roots, then seeds. Then these all the things we are consuming. What are these stem, roots and seeds? These are the different parts of plant here. Seeds, stem, roots are different parts of what here? Plant here. Okay, in the video class we studied different parts of the plant as a source of food. Okay, today here the concept here is the food for plants here. Then how the if the baby plant is there, think that if baby plant is there, then how the baby plant will get the food here? Okay, nothing but here plant stores food in a seeds. Do you know why the plants will store? Why plants will store? Okay, why the plants will store the food in a seeds? Yes, can you guess the answer? Why plants are Here the point here is the plants are storing their food in where? In the seed part they are storing here. Why? Because of the baby plant. Yes, the baby plant requires the food here. The baby plant requires what? Food here. For that purpose, the food for the baby plant, okay, it is the food is getting from a seed here. In the seed part, the food is stored. That food, it is consumed by the baby plant here. So, why the plant stores food in a seeds? Because for the baby plant. Okay, even the baby plant also requires a food. Okay, and it is obtained from a seed here. Okay, then why the baby plant requires a food? Yes, can you guess why? Why the baby plant requires a food? For growing, and for growing purpose it requires a food here. Yes, even we need a food. Why we need a food? We need a food to grow, to stay healthy. Yes, here also see, if a baby plant want to grow, then it requires what? It requires a food here. That food is stored in the part of a seed here. Seed is one of the part of a plant. Okay, and it uses food and stores in the seed here. From where it is, if a baby plant want to grow, then it requires a food. From where it is getting? From the seed part, it is getting the food here. Okay, this is about the food for plants here. Yes, students, here one term will come, that is a cotyledons. Then what are cotyledons? In your previous classes you studied about the cotyledons. There are two types of cotyledons are there. One is a monopod and one more is a dipod seed. Okay, then what are cotyledons here? Cotyledons are nothing but the food stored in a seed leaves, in a structure of a seed. In your 5th standard, you studied the structure of leaf. In that, we studied about a monopod seed and dipod seed. Okay, so these seed leaves are the part of that seed here. Okay, these seed leaves are present where? It is present in a seed part here. The structure of seed we studied. Seed leaves are nothing but it is a part of a seed here. Seed leaves are the part of a seed. Then what are cotyledons? The food stored in a seed leaves are called cotyledons. Whatever the food is stored in a seed leaves, for that we are calling it as a cotyledons. Remember this definition. Then comes here the term germination. Yes, even this also you studied. What is a germination? The growth of a baby plant from a seed is called a germination. Nothing but if a baby plant is growing. From where? Yes, the growth of the baby plant from a seed. Why the baby plant requires a seed here? For the food purpose. For the food purpose, the baby plant requires a seed here because in a seed part the food is stored. If a baby plant want to grow, then it requires a seed here. From the seed it gets the food here. So what is a germination? The growth of a baby plant from a seed is called as a germination. Remember this definition. The growth of a baby plant from a seed is called a germination. Next is the seedling. Then what are the seedling? Seedling is nothing but the young growing plant is called a seedling here. Yes, young growing plant for baby plant. Young growing plant is nothing but the baby plant is growing the stage. Okay, the young growing plant is called a seedling. We are calling here. Okay, today we studied about the food for plants here. Next we will see about the fruit part here. Next point here is a fruit. Yes, dear students, if a word fruit is there, then what comes in your mind? Fruit is the what here? It is one of the attractive. Yes, if you see the fruit, what you feel? It is very colorful. The fruits will be in a very attractive color, and for we are consuming it as a food here. It is also one of the source of a food here. Yes, it have a then even the fruits are having what here? They are having seed inside them. Yes, do you all observe? Some of the fruits are containing seeds inside them. If you consider the watermelon, the black color seeds are present. If you consider the papaya fruit, in that also the black color seeds are present. We are not eating those seeds here. Okay, only what we will do, whatever the consuming part is there, that only we are eating here. The seed, what we will do, we will throw it, and from that seed itself the baby plant starts growing here. From the seed only the baby plant starts growing here. Okay, so what is the fruit? The fruits will be having what here? The fruits will be having inside a seed here. From that seed itself the baby plant starts growing here, and the fruits plays a significant role. Okay, what it plays? It plays a very significant role in our day-to-day life here. And many living things are consuming the fruits here. Fruits are very healthy to our health here. So we have to consume all the types of fruits also. So what the fruits are having? They are having seeds inside them. Okay, with the help of that seeds only, the another baby plant will start growing here. The next concept here is about the vegetables. After fruits, we are having the vegetables. Even fruits we are getting from the plants only. The next concept here is the vegetables. In our day-to-day life, we are having many kinds of vegetables are there. Okay, we should not depend only on one kind of vegetables. We have to consume different kinds of vegetables here. Yes, in a vegetables again we are having what we are having? We are having the roots. We are having, yes, then we are having the stem. We are consuming stem also, and even leaves. Leaves also we are consuming. These are the different sources of vegetables. What are these? These are the different sources of vegetables for food purpose. So vegetables are the sources of food. Yes, from where we are getting these vegetables? We are getting from the plants only. So as the root vegetables, which are the root vegetables? Can you name root vegetables name? Root vegetables like we are having a radish and carrots. Yes. You have already eaten these radish and carrots. These will come under a root veggies. Nothing but root vegetables it will come. So these are the vegetables from where we are getting? From the plants we are getting. From the plants we are getting the root vegetables. Which are the root vegetables? Radish and carrot are the root vegetables. The next one here is the stem vegetables. Okay, which are the stem vegetables as you have learned already now in your previous classes. Stem vegetables like we are having a bamboo shoots and even we are having what here? Bamboo shoots are the here. It is the stem vegetables. Even we studied sweet potato, turmeric. These all will come under a stem vegetables here. Next one is the leaves. Okay, as the leaves we are eating the spinach. Yes, spinach is an example for leaves. And even next we are having a broccoli. Sorry, not broccoli. Lettuce. Lettuce and spinach will come under leaves vegetables. Which are the leaves vegetables? Which are the leaves vegetables, dear students? Spinach and lettuce are the leaves vegetables. Okay, and next here is the flower vegetables. Even we are having what? We are having the flower vegetables. Flower vegetables like you can give example for flower vegetables. Broccoli. What we are having? We are having the broccoli as a flower vegetable. It will come under a broccoli will come under a flower vegetable. Next we are having the leaves. Spinach and lettuce are the leaves vegetables. Stem vegetables are bamboo shoots. Next we are having the root vegetables like a radish and carrot will come under a root vegetables. Again for stem we can give given that turmeric also will come under a turmeric will also come under stem vegetables. Even the sweet potato also. Sweet potato also will come under what here? Stem vegetables. Okay, these are the vegetables. Different kinds of vegetables we are getting. These all from the plants here. Okay, the next concept we are going to study today is about the dietary fiber. Next point here is the dietary fiber. Then what are the dietary fiber? Dietary fibers are these. Even these are also these plays a main role of a fiber, and it will keep our digestive system healthy here. The main function of the dietary fiber is it keeps our digestive system healthy. It keeps our digestive system healthy. What is the main role of this dietary fiber? Dietary fiber keeps our digestive system healthy. The next one here is the dietary fibers include cereals, okay, next fruits and vegetables. These all will come under a dietary fibers. So, why it is necessary to have a dietary fiber? Because it keeps our digestive system healthy, and even like a dietary fibers includes what here? It includes what cereals, fruits and vegetables. These all will come under the dietary fiber. Again, we can tell another name for dietary fiber is a roughage. Roughage and bulk also is another term. Nothing but another term for roughage, dietary fiber is roughage or bulk. Okay, today we studied about the food for the plants here. In the next video class, again we will continue with this lesson. So what you have to do, dear students, you have to watch this video completely, and even you have to read the lesson till where I have completed. In the next video class, again we will continue with this lesson. Thank you, dear students. Have a nice day. Bye.